Battle! Pull! Oh! Ooh! Yeah!
Hello everyone! Welcome to my video, and for this video we are going to talk all about the Polynesian dishes. But before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be always updated for my new videos. So for the information of everyone, Polynesian cuisines offers a wide variety of specialties and mostly based on seafood and exotic fruit, with French and Chinese influences. The dishes tend to use relatively few spices, and these are often included the coconut milk, ginger, lime, vanilla, or tamarind. So at this point, we are going to identify some of the Polynesian dishes and know how the Polynesian dishes is being prepared. Starting off with the poison crew. The poison crew is the national dish of the Polynesia. In addition, we have also poi, we have also lau lau, we have holy chicken, we have locomoco, we have lomi salmon, we have poe, and opay, and many more. And now, we will see how these dishes, or how these Polynesian dishes is being prepared. So keep watching!
Yorana, Manava, and Maeva in Tahiti. I'm Lovena, and today I'm gonna show you how to make our famous recipe. This is raw fish with coconut milk. We call it poisson cru au lait de coco. I'm gonna smile better later. So I'm gonna use red tuna. If you don't have red tuna, you can also use fresh salmon, 1 cucumber, grated coconut to make the coconut milk, tomatoes, limes, a white onion, and for the garnish, I will use salt and white pepper with green onions. Step 1, we cut all the vegetables. I start with the white onion. You have to slice it very thin. Be careful not to cut your fingers. Then I will cut the tomato. If you like to add other vegetables like carrots, you can also. And I will do little cubes. If you don't like tomatoes, you can put them off, but it puts some colors in your recipe. Because tomatoes are very watery, I put them in a strainer, so it takes off all the water in it, and then I cut the cucumber. Half of it will be enough for my recipe. Not too much vegetables because we want the taste of the fish and the coconut. Take all of this off, and then you peel your cucumber. I like to do this on it to make it a little fancy. And then you slice it. You cut it on an angle. I don't know why, but my mother told me to do this. So always listen to your mother. Then I put them with the tomatoes so they can drain. The vegetables are ready. Now step 2, we cut the fish. I take my red tuna. Some people like to cut it in cubes, but for me I like it when it's sliced. want a little part, big parts, it's up to you. The bigger you slice it, the longer it stays fresh in the fridge. Be careful with the flies because they really like the fish. So I add it with the onions. I will add the cucumber and the tomatoes because now they drain all their water. So I mix all the vegetables and then we can go to step 3. I'm gonna show you how to make coconut milk with grated coconuts. To make the coconut milk, I will use this, and in New Zealand you can use cheesecloth. You put it in it, then you close it, and you have to be strong. And you do this. There is my coconut milk. You're done with your coconut milk, and you add it to all the ingredients that you already prepared. Like this. I mix them so the coconut enters every vegetables and the fish. And then I add a little bit of salt mixed with white pepper. So step 4, we add the limes in the recipe. So the acid in the limes will cook the fish. I like it with a lot of limes. I add 3 for this recipe, but if you want to add more, you can, or less. You can also. We are almost done. We are at step number 5, the presentation. I like to put my recipe in a coconut shell because it looks more tropical. Don't forget to put everything that you prepare. Not too much onions, not too much cucumber, not too much fish. And to finish the garnish, I put my green onions. I like it like that, so I put some in it. Like this. Now it's ready to be eaten, and as we say here in Tahiti, tam amaitei. Because when you cook with love, food is more delicious. Give it a go, be creative, and keep it cocoa.
Aloha! Poi comes to us from the taro or kalo plant. The one that we use for making poi is a wetland variety. And after steaming, it looks like this. Let's make some poi, shall we? To make poi, all we do is take the cooked kalo and we take a stone and we mash it. Just smell the aroma of this corn that was cooked in an underground oven. After mashing the taro, what we need to do is to add water to stretch it. Poi can last for days or even weeks. However, after a day, poi will start to sour and it'll take on a tangy flavor, but it is still edible. This would be perfect for taking on long voyages out in the open ocean. This is how we eat it traditionally, even today. You use 2 fingers, you take from the center of the bowl with a twist up and with one motion into the mouth. Oh no, delicious.
Aloha, it's Kyron here. I'm Tawny's brother, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make laula. Lau Lau is a Hawaiian dish wrapped in luau leaves that has pork, butterfish, and fat that will melt in your mouth. I'll be showing you how to cook it in 2 different ways. You'll need the following ingredients. If you don't have tea leaves, use foil. If you don't have luau leaves, use collard greens or spinach. First, if you get tea leaves in the backyard, cut it from the stem. Then wash the tea leaves. Prep the tea leaf by partially cutting the rib about 1/4 from the top. Then with your hand behind the leaf, push towards the rib while sliding down to the stem. When you reach the bottom of the rib, rip off the rest towards the stem. When the tea leaves are finished, prep the luau or kalo leaves by washing it. Then cut off the stem with scissors. You can save the stems to add to the lau lau if you choose to also take the time to prep it. Cut up the pork into large cube sizes. Cut the butterfish into smaller pieces. For the kalo stem, slice off a part of the skin and peel the rest off in strips. Sprinkle in a small amount of Hawaiian salt in between each luau leaf. Stack up 3 to 4 luau leaves. With your hand cupped behind the luau leaves, add in the pork butt, pork belly, fish, and stem. Then tightly wrap up the lau lau. Place 2 leaves to form a cross and place the lau lau into the center with the opening facing down. Then wrap the tea leaves by bringing both sides to the middle. And with the stem, wrap it around and bring it up through the wrap and tighten it by pulling on it. Repeat the same process until all the ingredients have been used. The first way to cook the lau lau is through the Instant Pot. With some water at the bottom, place the wire rack at the bottom, then fit in the lau lau. Close it, select the steam option, and cook it for 45 minutes. Release the steam when it's POW cooking. Remove the lau lau from the Instant Pot and unwrap the leaf. The lau lau is ready to eat. The other way to cook the lau lau is by steaming it. Fill a pot with water and bring it to a boil. Add the lau lau to the steamer baskets. Cover it with the lid and place it on the top of the boiling water. And let it cook for 8 hours. When it is POW cooking, carefully remove the lid and the lau lau. Unwrap the tea leaf and dig into this delicious lau lau. If you enjoyed this recipe, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification.
Hi guys! Huli huli chicken is a Hawaiian favorite. It's tender chicken, marinated and smothered in a sweet, savory, tangy sauce. My family loves this one, and my hubby says it's so delicious it brings him back to Hawaii. So let's get started. The ingredients we're going to be using today are 2.5 to 3 pounds boneless, skinless chicken thighs sliced in half a cup of canned pineapple juice, half a cup of soy sauce, half a cup of ketchup, half a cup of brown sugar, and 3 garlic cloves minced. Begin by combining all the marinade ingredients together in a bowl, which is pineapple juice, soy sauce, brown sugar, ketchup, and minced garlic. Add a few dashes of black pepper and mix until well combined. Reserve about 2/3 cup of the marinade. We'll be using this to baste the chicken later. Add the marinade to the chicken and mix until well combined. This sauce has so much flavor and now has become one of my favorite marinades. Cover and refrigerate for at least 4 hours or overnight. Pour the reserved marinade into a saucepan and bring to a boil. Let simmer until slightly thickened. This will take about 1 to 2 minutes. Preheat your outdoor grill to high heat and place chicken onto the grill. Cover and cook for about 6 to 7 minutes. After 6 to 7 minutes, flip chicken over. I know some of my girlfriends have expressed that they're a little intimidated with the grill, but trust me ladies, it's easy. I actually think sometimes it's easier than cooking over a stove. Once all the chicken is flipped over, baste occasionally with the sauce. The sauce is going to give the chicken so much flavor. Cover and cook for another 6 to 7 minutes. When the chicken is done cooking, grill the can-sliced pineapple. You just want to leave them there until they form nice grill marks. This will take about 3 minutes per side. Not only will the pineapple add flavor when serving it with the chicken, but it'll give it a nice, pretty presentation. See how delicious this looks? And the chicken is so tender and has so much
Connie here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an updated version of Loco Moco with new tips and a new recipe for the gravy. Loco Moco is a classic and ultimate comfort food when it comes to Hawaii. The concept of the dish is simple and very filling. Eating one serving is enough to give anyone a Kanak attack. Here are the following ingredients. The rice can be interchanged with fried rice or brown rice according to your preference. First is making the patties. In a large bowl, add the ground beef, Worcestershire sauce, seasoning salt, garlic powder, and black pepper. Mix it by hand. If you don't like getting your hands dirty, just use some disposable gloves. Start forming the patties by grabbing a handful of the meat. Roll it into a ball, then press down on it to flatten it out, and then smooth out the edges. Try to make the patties large and about 1 inch thick, since the patties will shrink when fried. Repeat the same process until there are at least 4 patties. Next, prep the gravy by adding the beef stock, shoyu, Worcestershire sauce, ketchup, and cornstarch to a medium-sized bowl. Mix it well until all of the cornstarch has come off of the bottom. Set aside. Start frying the patties on a pan over medium heat. Let it fry for about 5 minutes on each side or until it is well done. You could also cook the patties on a grill if you like a smokier taste. After the patties are done cooking, set it aside on a plate lined with paper towels to catch any leftover grease. These couple of steps are optional if you don't want onions and mushrooms in the gravy mix. Using the same pan, melt a tablespoon of butter. Add in thinly sliced sweet onions and let it cook for a couple of minutes until the onions are starting to look slightly opaque. Then add in the mushrooms and let it cook for a couple more minutes. Melt in the last tablespoon of butter to give it more flavor. Then add in the gravy mix. Let it cook until it begins to thicken and turn darker. Set aside. Next, whip up a sunny side egg by frying it in a separate pan. Melt a slice of butter, then crack in the egg and let it cook until the inner whites of the egg has solidified. Lastly, assemble the loco moco by having the bottom layer lined with cooked white rice. Add 1 cooked patty on top of the rice, then generously pour on the gravy. Top it with the egg and season it to your tasting, and garnish it with green onions. Serve it hot and enjoy this onolicious loco moco.
that's it. If you want to try those Polynesian dishes, I would like to say that it's worth to try. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my next video. Bye bye!